Welcome back, one and all. This is Artman Advanced, bringing you more Skyrim. This may be the final stream. I am not saying anything yet, but we are very close to the end game. Last thing we were tasked to do is retrieve Kodlak's fragment. So let us go retrieve his fragment. Let's just stay friends there, okay? Jeez, I have so many homes in Skyrim, it ain't even funny. And I don't even have a fraction of all the homes in Skyrim yet. And we entrust this fragment to Yorlin Greymane. The man's steel is legendary.
I never thought they would actually let me join the Companions. But now it looks like they're letting anyone in these days.
Wait, where did he go?
What kind of weapon do you... I like the smaller, quicker blades.
Yes, you're very fond of saying.
You're back. Thank you. Your shield siblings have withdrawn to the Underforge. I think they're waiting for you.
Alright. His steel may be legendary, but it's only steel, I guess. We have the blood of demons running through our armor and our sword.
Didn't get it. It's as simple as that.
Being Moonborn is not so much of a curse as you might think, Lucas.
That's fine for you. But he wanted to be clean. He wanted to meet Iskramor and know the glories of Sovengarde. But all that was taken from him.
And you avenged him.
Kodlak did not care for vengeance.
No, Farkas, he didn't. And that's not what this is about. We should be honoring Kodlak, no matter our own thoughts on the blood.
You're right. It's what he wanted, and he deserved to have it.
Kodlak used to speak of a way to cleanse his soul, even in death. You know the legends of the tomb of Iskramor.
There, the souls of the Harbingers will heed the call of Northern Steel. We can't even enter the tomb without Uthrad, and it's in pieces like it has been for 1,000 years.
And dragons were just stories, and elves once ruled Skyrim. Just because something is, doesn't mean it must be. The blade is a weapon, a tool. Tools are meant to be broken and repaired.
Is that... Did you repair the blade?
This is the first time I've had all the pieces, thanks to our shield brother here. The flames of Hero can reforge the shattered. The flames of Kodlak shall fuel the rebirth of Uthrad, and now it will take you to meet him once more. As the one who bore the fragments, I think you should be the one to carry Uthrad into battle. The rest of you, prepare to journey to the tomb of Iskramor, for Kodlak.
Oh gee, thanks. Give me a blade that's fatal to myself if I scratch myself with it. And it's a battle axe. Yuck. I deal with great swords. Why am I running? Let's see, where is this supposed to be? Ah, found it. Oh, I've got 5 heads in my bag right now, and I would like to kind of get rid of them. Yeah, I'll clear myself a lycanthropy. So... I go around this...
You've been seen in the company of the companions.
Wait, what am I doing? There we go. Good horse. You have a horse in Skyrim, you can go pretty much anywhere you want. You have an undead horse, you can never lose that means of transportation. Okay, there's no way you guys got here ahead of me.
This is the resting place of Ysgramor, and its most trusted generals. You should be cautious.
Why?
The original companions, their finest warriors, rest with Ysgramor. You'll have to prove yourselves to them. It's not that you're intruding. I'd wager they've actually expected us. They just want to be sure that you're worthy. Be ready for an honorable battle.
How do we get inside?
Return Wuthra to Ysgramor. It should open the way.
Good, I was not planning on using it.
Until next time.
Huh.
For Kodlak!
Can you move, please?
For Kodlak!
Oh, and he said, fair fight? No, we're not gonna give him a fair fight. Okay, everything's still working. hopefully everything is still working. Okay, good. I just noticed it said that my stream went down. Well, not my stream, but the internet went down.
Huh?
Oh, damn.
Wow. I stole the soul of a companion. That's gonna be rather awkward in the afterlife. Not very awkward, he won't be there. Yeah. He'll be in the soul cairn.
Did you hear something?
I said death comes for you now. Never.
I can't go any further, Shield Brother.
What's the
Ever
matter?
since Dustman's cairn, the big crawly ones have been too much for me. Everyone has his weakness, and this one is mine. I'm not proud, but I will stay back with Vilkas. Give my regards to Ysgramor.
Get him! Kill him! Over here!
Yeah, that's
This
worse.
should be good.
Yeah, we'll return the skeleton key on our own time, but Alduin has had it too easy for too long. Huh. Neat. Didn't think you could decapitate a ghost. Again, we are cutting through ghosts with common steel. You know, the incorporeal. I'm missing something. Let's try this one more time.
Someone there? Living shall fear them.
Right, but I have a feeling if I wasn't using Daedric weapons, I'd still be hewing through them like they were flesh and bone.
Greetings, shield brother.
Godlike, is that you?
Of course, my fellow Harbingers and I have been warming ourselves here, trying to evade hearsay. You see only me because your heart knows only me as the Companion's leader. I'd wager old Vignar could see half a dozen of my predecessors. And I see them all. The ones in Sovengarde, the ones trapped with me in Hearsay's realm. And they all see you. You've brought honor to the name of the Companions. We won't soon forget it. Did he now? I can only hope. You still have the witches' heads. Excellent. Throw one of them into the fire. It will release their magic. For me, at least. Greetings, shield brother.
You killed your beast spirit.
And so slain the beast inside of me. I thank you for this gift. The other Harbingers remain trapped by hearsay. Perhaps from Sovengarde, the heroes of old can join me in their rescue. The harrowing of the hunting grounds. It would be a battle of such triumph. And perhaps someday you'll join us in that battle. But for today, return to your rest. Triumph in your victory. And lead the Companions to further glory.
Man.
For Kodlak! Did I hear right? Did he say you were to lead the Companions?
Does this upset you?
I'm just surprised. But your strength and honor are apparent to all. And it's my honor to be first to address you as Harbinger. Let's go tell the others.
Alright.
You're someone who can get things done. What was... something.
Woo. I am no longer werewolf. There's a word wall or something around here?
Do you have guidance for me, Harbinger?
Word wall is outside. A side path should have opened up near Ysgrimor's statue. Guessing up the stairs. Alright, well, we're done with that. Let's see. Head once again to High Hrothgar. Ooh, pardon me. Oh, I know what caused that one. Whew.
We heard the Dragonren shout from here. You defeated him?
Yes, but he escaped.
I feared as much. I thought it was him we saw flying east after your battle. We are not warriors. What is overlooked in the Dragonborn is not permitted to any other followers of the Way of the Voice. You misunderstand our authority. The Greybeards have never involved. I see. The dragon will lead you to Alduin, but without the Jarl's help.
So both sides respect your authority.
Paarthurnax has made the decision to help you. This is the road we have to walk. Even the Greybeards must bend to the winds of change, it seems.
Mm-hmm.
So be it. Tell Ulfric that the Greybeards wish to speak to them. We will see if they still remember us. Wind, guide you.
So who's been screaming this entire time I've been talking with somebody? Eh.
Sky, guard you.
I'm gonna save first before I ask him about the Peace Council.
Wind, deliver the message to the warring parties. If they will listen, I will do what I can to bring them to terms.
Okay.
Wind, guide you.
I was just gonna keep him marked as a way of saying, Bookmark this, you'll be coming back to it in a minute. I'm glad I kept that tabbed.
Oh, been tending your hounds? You smell like a wet dog.
I don't have hounds. Oh, I get it.
I do the cooking
Companions.
and
Ha
cleaning
ha
around the
ha.
palace.
Heard about what you did, killing those foul witches. Well done, companion.
I thought I gave you something to do.
I have a message from the Greybeards.
It's about time they turned their gaze from the heavens back to our bleeding homeland. What do they want?
They want to negotiate a truce.
I have the greatest respect for the Greybeards, of course. And the dragon attacks are a growing plague. But the political situation is still delicate. Not all the Jarls are fully committed to supporting me as High King. I can't afford to appear weak. I can't agree to this unless Tullius himself will be there.
You know what? I've got speech. I'm gonna try to flex my authority.
Alduin, the world eater of song and legend. If that's true, well, it changes the situation, doesn't it? Even Tullius may be forced to talk sense in the face of such a threat.
So you'll come?
Yes. I'll give Tullius one more chance to quit Skyrim with his tail between his legs.
Godlike Whitemane has been laid to rest, I know. May his soul live forever in the halls of Sovengarde.
Word gets around fast in Tamriel. Like, all they've got to do is look at my face and know everything I've done. It's creepy.
You?
Yes, I'm the Harbinger. And the Harbinger has things he needs to do.
Heard you.
You're not gonna follow me to Solitude just to finish your sentence, are you? Good. There is still some logic in these parts.
I've got a little work if you're interested, traveler.
You hear the news? The
You know I've been
Emperor has
sparing your
murdered.
life this
Right
entire
here in
time,
Skyrim.
right?
By the gods, if the Dark Brotherhood can do that, nobody's safe.
By the gods, the Emperor has been murdered on his own ship, moored in the inlet. It was the Dark Brotherhood. There was nothing we could do.
I'm telling you,
Tullius.
Ulfric's planning an attack on Whiterun.
Make it quick. I get enough delays from politicians.
Got a message.
The Greybeards. What do those old hermits want with me?
We are having a peace council and you are going to be there.
Why, there's nothing to discuss as long as that traitor Ulfric is in arms against his rightful emperor.
The Emperor's dead, you dingus.
They are getting to be a problem. But I wasn't sent to Skyrim to fight dragons. My job is to quell this rebellion, and I intend to do just that. Dragons or no dragons. You may have a point. It's getting difficult to even move troops around without attracting a dragon attack. By all accounts, the Stormcloaks are suffering just as badly. Even Ulfric might see the sense of a truce under these conditions.
So you'll be there?
Yes, fine. I'll come to this Greybeard Council. For all the good it will do. He'd be insane to try. He doesn't have the men.
You know I
That's not
still
what
don't
my
like you,
scouts report,
Tullius.
sir. Every day more join his cause.
If anything, I'm
Clifton
starting to
wants-
think I joined the right side of this
Greybeards
Civil
have
War
called a peace
conflict,
council at High Rough
even
Court.
if I'm not going to see
You
it
believe
through.
it?
Ulfric seemed amicable. Tullius just seems pig-headed. Now that may be true, but... and I've already forgotten his name.
So, you've done it. The men of violence are gathered here, in these halls whose very stones
Ulfric.
are dedicated to peace.
Yeah,
I should
Ulfric
not
seemed
have
to be
agreed
willing
host.
to sit down and talk.
The Greybeards have no business involving ourselves in such matters.
Whereas Tullius was ready to just brush aside this peace talk, thinking it was useless. I'll get them to agree.
Peace? I doubt it. They may put their weapons down for a moment, but only to gather strength for the next bloodletting. They are not yet tired of war. Far from it. Do you know the ancient Nord word for war? Season unending. And so it has proved. But regrets are pointless. Here we are. Take your seat at the council table, and let us see what wisdom we can find among these warriors of Skyrim.
Alright, where's the peace talk table?
So, Arngeir, is it? You know why we're here. Are you going to let us in or not?
You're not invited here. You're not welcome here.
We have as much right to be at this council as all of you. More, actually, since we were the ones that put the Dragonborn on this path.
Were you? Hubris of the Blades truly knows no bounds.
Delphine, we're not here to rehearse old grudges. The matter at hand is urgent. Alduin must be stopped. You wouldn't have called this council. You know a great deal about
Okay, here we go. Found the place. Dang boy, you thick. I mean, I get it. Politics are a fight of us versus them.
Now that everyone is here, please take your seats so we can begin. I hope that we have all come here
No.
in the spirit
You
of...
insult us by bringing her to this negotiation? You're chief Talos hunter?
That didn't take long.
Here, here.
Get
I have
in
every
your
right to be at this
seat.
negotiation. I need to ensure that nothing is agreed to here that violates the terms of the White Gold Concordat.
She's part of the Imperial delegation. You can't dictate who I bring to this council.
Please, if we have to negotiate the terms of the negotiation, we will never get anywhere. Perhaps this would be a good time to get the Dragonborn's input on this matter.
By Ysmir's beard. The nerve of those Imperial bastards, eh? To think that we would sit down with that. Thalmor bitch. I say she walks, or we walk.
Third option, I lop off your heads and we continue with this without you.
Maybe so. But bringing her here is a deliberate provocation. We need to show Tullius we won't be pushed around. It feels like a mistake to me.
but I'll bow to your judgment on this. But she is to observe.
Yeah, I take back
more.
my earlier...
We are not negotiating with her.
My earlier judgment
clear?
on this matter.
Ulfric, why so hostile? After all, it's not the Thalmor that's burning your farms and killing your sons.
She's supposed to be on our side?
Exactly. No. Not this time.
Now that that's settled, may we proceed?
One moment.
Here we go.
I just want to make clear that the only reason I agreed to attend this council was to deal with the Dragon Menace. I have no authority to negotiate a permanent settlement, unless Ulfric is ready to sue for peace and turn himself over to Imperial justice.
Master Arngir,
We're here to
just
arrange a
let him
temporary
continue
truce to allow the Dragonborn here to deal with the dragons. Nothing more. We consider even sitting down to talk with these rebels more than generous.
Enough posturing, Tullius. If you came to talk, let's get on with it.
Fine. Let's get this over with.
Are we ready to proceed? General Tullius, Jarl Ulfric, this council is unprecedented. We are gathered here at the Dragonborn's request. I ask that you all respect the spirit of High Hrothgar. Do your best to begin the process of achieving a lasting peace in Skyrim. Who would like to open the negotiations?
Our terms are simple. Riften must be returned to Imperial control. That's our price for agreeing to a truce.
By Talos, the stone's on this one. You're in no position to dictate terms to us, Tullius.
That's quite an opening demand, Tullius.
Ulfric, you can't be taking this demand seriously. We can hold Riften against anything the Empire can throw at it. Besides, Jarl Layla will never agree to...
I decide is in the best interests of Skyrim. Are we clear?
Yes, my lord.
Come on, Tullius. You can't seriously expect us to just hand over Riften at the negotiating table. You haven't been able to take it back yet. Why should we give it up now?
I'm sure General Tullius does not expect something for nothing.
Of course not. What will you offer for Riften, Tullius? Some empty promises? Maybe some more Imperial bluster?
Enough, Galmar.
Jarl Ulfric, what would you want in return?
First, let me be clear. The Sons of Skyrim know from bitter experience that talking to the Empire is a waste of time. Or worse, Imperial promises are simply a way to lull you while they prepare a dagger for your back.
Aye, we haven't forgotten Markarth, Tullius.
But I accept the Dragonborn's invitation to this council, and I at least will negotiate in good faith. The council was your idea, huh? So tell us, what do you think Riften is worth?
Walkree seems like a fair trade. A city for a city.
In exchange for Riften, the jewel of Skyrim? Hardly. How about the Reach? Gaining control of the silver mines would be invaluable.
There are advantages to gaining Falkreath.
Not enough to outweigh the loss of Riften. The whole south of Eastmarch will be open to Imperial attack. I did ask.
Fine.
Although I'm beginning to wonder whose side you're really on. Still, blocking Pale Pass would cut one of the main Imperial supply routes. And Whiterun is dangerously exposed with the enemy in Falkreath. Better than nothing, I guess. But Tullius will need to offer a lot more if he wants me to give up Riften without a fight.
You heard the man, Ulfric. We get Riften back. Now we'll see if there's anything behind your fine words.
Think hard about your loyalties, brother. I expected better from you. I know how this works, Tullius. I've learned the value of Imperial promises the hard way. Never again. Skyrim will never again bow to your false empire. Let's go, Galmar. I should have listened to you in the first place.
You always were a fool, Ulfric. You're no better at diplomacy than you are in the battlefield.
Stop! Are you so blind to our danger that you can't see past your petty disagreements? Here you sit arguing about nothing, while the fate of the land hangs in the balance.
Is he with you, Delphine? If so, I advise you to tell him to watch his tongue.
He is with me. And I advise you both to listen to what he has to say before you do anything rash.
Don't you understand the danger? Don't you understand what the return of the dragons means?
So, you've done it. The men of I should not have agreed to host this council. The Greybeards have no peace? I doubt it.
You said I made the wrong decision. I'm going back and making the right decision.
For the next bloodlight.
So, Arngeir, is it? You know why we're here. Are you going to let us in or not?
Well, it is what it is.
Now that everyone is here, please take your seats so we can begin. I hope that we have all come here in the spirit of...
You insult us by bringing her to this negotiation? You're Chief Talos Hunter?
That didn't take long.
Here, here.
I have every right to be at this negotiation. I need to ensure that nothing is agreed to here that violates the terms of the White Gold Concordat.
She's part of the Imperial delegation. You can't dictate who I bring to this council.
Please, if we have to negotiate the terms of the negotiation, we will never get anywhere. Perhaps this would be a good time to get the Dragonborn's input on this matter.
By Ysmir's beard. The nerve to think that we would sit down with that. Maybe so.
Very well, Ulfric. Enjoy your petty victory. The Thalmor will treat with whatever government rules Skyrim. We would not think of interfering in your civil war.
Ha! Skyrim will never bow to the Thalmor. Unlike your Imperial friends here.
You're lucky I respect the Greybeard's counsel, Galmar.
Legate, we represent the Emperor here.
Sorry, sir. It won't happen again.
Now that that's settled, may we proceed?
One moment.
Here we go.
I just...
A moment. Sorry, I had to get rid of a bot.
To make clear that the only reason I agreed to attend this council was to deal with the Dragon Menace. I have no authority to negotiate a permanent settlement, unless Ulfric is ready to sue for peace and turn himself over to Imperial justice.
Master Arngeir,
We're here to arrange a temporary truce to allow the Dragonborn here to deal with the dragons, nothing more. We consider even sitting down to talk with these rebels more than generous.
Enough posturing, Tullius. If you came to talk, let's get on with it.
Fine. Let's get this over with.
Are we ready to proceed? General Tullius, Jarl Ulfric, this council is unprecedented. We are gathered here at the Dragonborn's request. I ask that you all respect the spirit of High Hrothgar. Do your best to begin the process of achieving a lasting peace in Skyrim. Who would like to open the negotiations?
Our terms are simple. Riften must be returned to Imperial control. That's our price for agreeing to a truce.
By Talos, the stone's on this one. You're in no position to dictate terms to us, Tullius.
That's quite an opening demand, Tullius.
Ulfric, you can't be taking this demand seriously. We can hold Riften against anything the Empire can throw at it. Besides, Jarl Layla will never agree to...
I decide is in the best interests of Skyrim. Are we clear?
Yes, my lord.
Come on, Tullius. You can't seriously expect us to just hand over Riften at the negotiating table. You haven't been able to take it back yet. Why should we give it up now?
I am sure General Tullius does not expect something for nothing.
Of course not. What will you offer for Riften, Tullius? Some empty promises? Maybe some more Imperial bluster?
Enough, Galman.
Jarl Ulfric, what would you want in return?
First, let me be clear. The Sons of Skyrim know from bitter experience that talking to the Empire is a waste of time. Or worse, Imperial promises are simply a way to lull you while they prepare a dagger for your back.
Aye. We haven't forgotten Markarth, Tullius.
But I accept the Dragonborn's invitation to this council, and I at least will negotiate in good faith. The council was your idea, huh? So tell us, what do you think Riften is worth?
About the Reach.
Yes. With Markarth in our hands, we'll be able to raid the Imperial supply lines out of Solitude. You heard the man, Tullius. We've made you a fair offer. If you're really serious about this truce, you need to reconsider.
You disappoint me, Dragonborn. I accepted your invitation to this council, despite your known association with the rebels. But it seems you have no intention of dealing fairly with me. I can see now that this is not a negotiation at all.
Do you want me to draw my sword?
I know you, Ulfric. You have no intention of coming to terms. You're here to blacken the Empire's name, and I won't be party to it. If you think you can hold Riften, you're as deluded as you've always been. Soon enough, I'll have you back under the headsman's axe, and this time there won't be any dragon to save you.
As always, the Empire's fine words are worth nothing.
Stop! Are you so blind to our danger that you can't see past your petty disagreements? Here you sit arguing about nothing, while the fate of the land hangs in the balance.
Is he with you, Delphine? If so, I advise you to tell him to watch his tongue.
He is with me. And I advise you both to listen to what he has to say before you do anything rash.
Don't you understand the danger? Don't you understand what the return of the dragons means? Alduin has returned, the World Eater. Even now he devours the souls of your fallen comrades. He grows more powerful with every soldier slain in your pointless war. Can you not put aside your hatred for even one moment in the face of this mortal danger?
I don't know about the end of the world, but this dragon situation has gotten out of hand. If this truce will help the Dragonborn here put an end to that menace, we both gain. Remember that, Ulfric. Now, back to the matter at hand. You know I can't agree to these terms. The Emperor would repudiate this treaty, and I would be recalled.
Damn Imperial arrogance.
Let's hear it.
We want compensation for the massacre at Karthwasten.
You slaughtered the very people you claim to be fighting for. True sons of Skyrim would never do such things.
Damned Imperial lies. My men would never stoop to such methods, even in retaliation for your butchery at...
All the blood spilled in this war is on your head.
So, Dragonborn, what do you say? Well said. You may be fighting on the wrong side in this war. For once you'll actually pay for your crimes. I suppose that's the fairest deal we're likely to get.
It seems we may have an agreement. Jarl Ulfric, General Tullius.
Yeah,
These are
I
the
guess
terms currently on the table. Riften will be handed over to Imperial control. Jarl Layla Lawgiver will step down, and Maven Blackbriar will become the Jarl of Riften. The Empire will withdraw its troops from the Reach, allowing Ulfric's forces unhindered access to Markarth. Jarl Igmund will go into exile, with Thongvor Silverblood taking his place as Jarl of Markarth. The Stormcloaks will pay appropriate compensation for the massacre at Karthwaystel. You both agree to this?
The Sons of Skyrim will live up to their agreements, as long as the Imperials hold to theirs. What about you, Elisif? Are these terms to your liking? Speak up! I'm sure General Tullius is waiting to do your bidding.
I have nothing to say to that murderer. General, you've proven yourself a good friend to Skyrim. I continue to trust that you will do your utmost to safeguard our interests.
Thank you, Jarl Elisif. I appreciate your loyalty. The Empire can live with these terms, yes, for a temporary truce, until the dragon menace is dealt with. After that, Ulfric, there will be a reckoning. Count on it.
Now that the Empire has been driven from the Reach, we can put a stop to the raping of her silver mines. That silver belongs in Skyrim. Come on, Nomar. We have a lot of work to do.
This is quite an achievement, Dragonborn. And General Tullius. Riften is ours.
Jarl Balgruuf, I assume you are familiar with the Dragonborn's plan.
Yes, I'm ready to do my part. Just say the word, and my men will help you spring this trap.
But the difficulty remains how to lure a dragon to Dragon's Reach at all.
Well, that's an excellent question. You haven't overlooked that little detail, have you?
I believe I can be of help here. I anticipated the problem. While you were arranging this meeting, I was busy in the library of Skyhaven Temple.
Good man.
An unguessed trove of lost lore. But the important thing is that the Blades recorded many of the names of dragons they slew. Cross-referencing this with Delphine's map of dragon burial sites, I believe I've identified one of the dragons that Alduin has raised up.
How does that help?
Don't you see? The names of dragons are always 3 words of power, shouts. By calling the dragon with a voice, he will hear you wherever he might be. He's not compelled to, but dragons are prideful by nature and loath to refuse a challenge. Your voice in particular is likely to intrigue this dragon after your victory over Alduin. I think it's very likely that he will be unable to resist investigating your call.
I'll even whistle for him.
Indeed. I'm no master of the voice, like these worthy gentlemen, but it is written here in this scroll. Oda Ving, winged snow hunter, as I read it.
We know it. There's one. We know it.
Okay, what do you know about him?
That's fine. We needed his help. Now we don't. And it's long past time for him to pay for his crimes. And he's not just any dragon. He was the right hand of Alduin. He committed atrocities so infamous they are still remembered thousands of years later. He needs to die. He deserves to die. And it falls to you to kill him.
And you're willing
Until
to give
he's
your
dead.
life for his?
Well, I'm sorry, but we would dishonor our oaths as blades if we continued to help you. Make your choice, Dragonborn. You're either with us or against us. Here's the big picture. He helped Alduin enslave our ancestors. He may have betrayed Alduin in the end, but that makes him worse, not better. We can't afford to give Parthenax the opportunity to betray us in turn, and return to his old master.
Wow, I hate everybody in this land. I'm starting to think the Dark Brotherhood has the right idea. Kill them all and let Sithis sort it all out. I sentenced him to 4,000 years of community service, effective retroactively. Oh, I like it. Parthenax, I have no quarrel with you, but it seems there are others who do. If you'll allow me, I will make it quick.
Dremyolok, greetings. The Blades are wise not to trust me. Onikan Niov. I would not trust another Dova.
Now why shouldn't they?
Dov Walan Farel. We were made to dominate. The will to power is in our blood. You feel it in yourself, do you not?
Indeed I do.
I can be trusted. I know this, but they do not. Onikan Niov Dova. It is always wise to mistrust a Dova. I have overcome my nature only through meditation and long study of the way of the voice. No day goes by where I am not tempted to return to my inborn nature. Zingriforvut se sulyech. What is better, to be born good or to overcome your evil nature through great effort?
You know, he's got a point.
Sum arc mora.
Actually, you know what? I'm going to follow through on this one.
Odaving will come to your challenge. Bozik, Krillot, he will not be able to resist your call. From the hill of the Dova itself, he will come.
You know what? If that's the case and I make my stand, I am against the Blades.
Oh, the Empire surrendered. Patron of the great clan Battleborn. They shamed us all. I'm sure you know.
Another wanderer, here to lick my father's boots. Good job.
We're ready, Dragonborn. Just say the word.
Are you ready to spring the trap?
As I promised, my men stand ready. The great chains are oiled. We wait on your word.
I'm ready.
My men know what to do. Make sure you do your part. I'm putting my city in your hands.
Another wanderer, here to lick my father's boots. Good job.
Again, I hate just about everybody in this lousy continent. Wrong one. I want to go to my shouts. Call dragon.
You do have a plan for luring a dragon here, yeah?
Yep. How are you?
Good! I mean!
Go ahead and call this dragon of yours. We're ready.
I just did. Yeah. Do I have all of Dragon Aspect? I do. I'm gonna be using that. Oh! He's had a bad day. Lydia. Calm or something? No. Alright, let's call him and then stand back.
Go ahead and call this dragon. We're ready.
Hold! Abin!
I feel bad for that guy, but that's still too silly. I wonder if he'll come closer if I shout his name again. I got nothing to lose, I'm just calling him.
match for mine.
Alright, well, let's try it then.
Sure seems to be
Wait for his next pass.
My form is strong.
Wow, I've got to wait for a while, don't I?
Where are you?
Your Thuum is no match for mine.
I see it ticking down, but it's ticking down slowly. I love being able to stun lock him though.
Steady now.
Almost recovered. Okay, we've got to bring it down. That's probably a good cue. Alright, now fall back. Yep, there we go. Fall back, you dunces. Oh, you're calm. Okay. Yeah, new plan. Lydia waits out, inside. Lydia?
I've got your back.
You wait.
As you wish, my Thane.
We're ready, Drake. As I promised. My men stand ready. My men know what to do.
Another
Make
wanderer
sure you
here
do
to
your
lick my
part.
father's boots.
I'm putting my city in your hands.
Father says I'm too young to change the sword.
300 seconds.
Hold! Abin!
We're ready when you are.
Oh, I see.
Hear that?
It automatically refreshes once the flag is set. Whoa. That was a little faster. I probably could have saved you.
Steady now. Keep under cover until it's down.
So,
That went much faster.
I think it's holding.
Orvuta med Kodav, caught like a bear in a trap. Zokfrini grin kogra drunviki, Dovakin. Ah, I forget. You do not have the Dova speech. My eagerness to meet you in battle was my undoing, Dovahkiin. I salute your, low cunning in devising such a Gramindol stratagem. Zuubonar, you went to a great deal of trouble to put me in this humiliating position. Hinsir Alduin, No doubt you want to know where to find Alduin.
That's right.
Renik Vaza, an apt
Welcome,
phrase.
Echo Seco.
Alduin Boval. One reason I came to your call was to test your Thuum for myself. Many of us have begun to question Alduin's lordship, whether his Thuum was truly the strongest. Among ourselves, of course, Muni Mae, none were yet ready to openly defy him.
So are you going to tell me?
Once Lord Croesus, innumerable pardons, I digress. He has traveled to Sovengarde to regain his strength, devouring the Silesure, the souls of the mortal dead, a privilege he jealously guards. His door to Sovengarde is at Skuldafn, one of his ancient fanes high in the eastern mountains. Mindoran Pa'ok
No.
I surely do not need to warn you that all his remaining strength is marshaled there.
Okay, you're going. No, I am not tolerating that.
the Ulost Ofan Hinlan. Now that I have answered your question, you will allow me to go free?
And, that's you.
Serve you? No. Need id. If and when you defeat Alduin, I will reconsider.
So, apologies for that.
Croesus. There is one detail about Skaldafn I neglected to mention.
And what do you know?
Only this. You have the Thuum of Adova, but without the wings of one, you will never set foot in Skaldafn. Of course, I could fly you there, but not while imprisoned like this.
Well, then we seem to be at an impasse. However, you promised to take me to Skaldafn and I will set you free.
Onikan Korav Gair Mirad. It is wise to recognize when you only have one choice. And you can trust me. Zuni Tarudis. Alduin has proven himself unworthy to rule. I go my own way now. Free me, and I will carry you to Skaldafn.
Alright.
Incredible. Sir, you have no idea how long I have waited for such an opportunity.
He's following my
I would
eyes.
be most appreciative if you would permit me to perform some tests on you, purely in the interests of the advancement of knowledge.
Be gone, mage. Do not test my promise to the Dovahkiin.
I assure you, you will not even notice me. Most of them are hardly painful at all to a large dragon such as yourself. Very bad idea.
Yes, very bad idea indeed.
Surely you wouldn't miss a few scales, or a small amount of blood.
May, what are you doing back there?
My apologies, Odaving. So, how do I release you? Am I going the wrong way? Ah, there we go.
Something to tell the grandkids, eh?
Open the trap.
You sure about that? You want to let that dragon loose after all the trouble to catch him in there?
Yes, I'm sure.
Your funeral. Someone else is gonna have to help you get him back in there again. Get ready to open the trap. This seems like a really bad idea to me.
Carry on, soldier. This is all part of the Dragon Lord's plan.
Was nu. Dini dein Rufe Astman. Are you ready to see the world as only a Dova can? Saran Uth, I await your command as promised. Are you ready to see the world as only a Dova can?
Hold on, not
Krezini,
quite.
the freedom of the sky beckons. Yet I stay here, Nogal, as promised.
Yes. Okay, now I'm ready.
Saran Uth, I await your command Zuk Brit Oth. I warn you, once you've flown the skies of Kaizal, your envy of the Dove will only increase. Amativ, Mubo Kotin Stinselok. This is as far as I can take you. Griffboth Akrin. I will look for your return. Or Alduin's.
Alright. Let's go. So has he turned on me? Oh, not the same one. From a distance, he had the same tint to his scales, but once he got closer, I could see him for who he was. This one's definitely not, Alduin.
Sure.
So, I'm sure we can strike a bargain.
Neat. Learn how to get my bearings again. You cannot best me. Okay, so what is the secret? What is the clue? Snake? Whale? Whale, whale. Snake, snake. What is the last one? Snake, bird? Hold on, something's not meshing here. Okay. These two are snakes. That one's a bird. Okay. These two are whales. That one's a snake. Oh! Okay, I get it now. And then turn that one into a snake to open the way forward. Interesting way to get you to think about a puzzle. Like, wait a second, there's nothing on those sides, so it doesn't match up. What if I made them all three birds? And then it gives you a little present for figuring that out. I have been poisoned several times over in this playthrough, and not once have I actually took notice of it. Alright, let's see. Bird. Whale. The final one is snake. Even if that didn't do anything, that was still satisfying. Crits are fun. Bathed in the fire. That was refreshing. Ooh, that got me some momentum. Diamond Claw. Fox Bug Dragon. Or wolf. What word am I learning here at the end of the game? Storm Call, huh? Alright, here we go. I have sped run to the afterlife.
Turn back, traveler. Terror waits within this mist. Many have braved the shadowed veil, but vain is all courage against the peril that guards the way.
Who are you?
Near Giant's Gap, in the gloom before dawn, we marched unsuspecting into the Imperial's trap. Then we stood and fought, our shield wall defending, until by dawn's light, the Legion's ranks wavered. But I never knew if Night's End brought victory, a swift flying arrow to Sovengarde carried me.
What's the mist?
I do not know, but none have passed through. Alduin, his hunger insatiable, hunts the lost souls snared within this shadowed valley. Can you lead the way to where Shore's Hall waits, beckoning us on to welcome long sought?
Yeah, I think I can.
I saw it fair when first I trod this long sought path. The pain and fear vanished, dreamlike, and a vision beckoned. Shore's Hall, shimmering across the clouded veil, but quenched was hope by the shrouding mist. My mind is darkened. I've lost the way, and wander blindly. Hurry, before Alduin your life devours. Bring word to Shore's Hall of our hard fate.
Follow me, I'll lead you.
I'll try to hold to your hopeful purpose. Quickly, before this encompassing fog once more snares me in the World Eater's net.
I got something that might do the trick.
Look!
Hope you're still following me, my dude. Okay, we're gonna need to tab that.
Look!
When I woke from cold death, my doom was lifted. There was Shore's Hall, my heart's desire. But now I wander, weary and lost. Alduin hunts me, as well as the town ready. A bitter payment for many bloody
Look!
Do you know the way? I'm weary and lost.
Look!
When Ulfric's Stormcloak with savage shout sent me here, my sole regret was fair Elisif, left forlorn and weak. I faced him fearlessly, my fate inescapable, yet my honor is unstained. Can Ulfric say the same?
Look! Look!
Beware. World Eater waits within the mist.
Look!
What brings you, Wayfarer Grim? The wander here in Sovengarde, Soul's End. Shore's gift to honor dead.
I pursue Alduin.
A fateful errand. No few have chafed to face the worm, since first he set his soul snare here at Sovengarde's threshold. But Shore restrained our wrathful onslaught. Perhaps deep counseled, your doom he foresaw.
Who are
I
you
am
then?
soon, shield thing to shore. The whalebone bridge he bade me guard. Winnow all those souls whose heroic end sent them here to shore's lofty home. Where welcome well earned awaits those I judge fit to join that fellowship of honor.
Then I seek entrance.
No shade are you, as usually here passes. Living, you dare the land of the dead. By what right do you request entry?
Wow. You know what? By right of blood.
You trespass here, Shadowwalker. Shore does not know you. Perhaps before the end you will earn the right to pass this way. Welcome I do not offer. Your errand I will not hinder if my wrath you can withstand.
I can enter?
Living or dead, by decree of Shore, none may pass this perilous bridge till I judge them worthy by the warrior's test.
Alright. Draw your sword. Huh, that tickled.
You fought well. I find you worthy. It is long since one of the living has entered here. May Shore's favor follow you, and your aid.
You know, he probably could have done better if he set it so that the spine was facing down instead of up. Ooh, these are some nice doors.
Welcome, Dragonborn. Our door has stood empty since Alduin first set his soul snare here. By Shore's command, we sheathed our blades, and ventured not the Vale's dark mist. but 3 await your word to loose their fury upon the perilous foe. Gormlaith, the fearless, glad-hearted in battle. Hecon, the valiant, heavy-handed warrior. Feldir, the old, far-seeing and grim.
Alright, well, let's talk to these people then. And they're all gathered. Good.
Far you've traveled, your trials long, to taste of Sovengarde's sweet delight.
Speak the word, and with high hearts, you'll hasten forth to smite wherever.
You're very quiet, girl.
Hold, comrades. Let us counsel take before battle is blindly joined. Alduin's mist is more than a snare. Its shadowy gloom is his shield and cloak. But with 4 voices joined, our valor combined, we can blast the mist and bring him to battle.
Feldir speaks wisdom. The World Eater, coward, fears you, Dragonborn. We must drive away his mist, shouting together, and then unsheathe our blades in desperate battle with our black-winged foe.
To battle, my friends! The field will echo with the clamor of war, our wills undaunted.
I crave a tale of tall ships and fearless heroes, perhaps.
Wow, I still move faster than them with my weapon drawn. The old man might be the fastest of the 3.
Eyes of shore upon this. Defeat
Alright. On your mark, I guess.
Fight the foe in this.
No!
Combine our shouts!
Oh, that's how you want to play it, huh?
Again!
No!
That's pretty.
No! Does his strength have no end? Is our struggle in vain?
Stand fast! His strength is failing. Once more and his might will be broken.
Dragondrand, Conjure Lord.
Endless waste on his way to battle. Alduin doomed his death for ours.
Hurry up and give me your bones. Wow, he just disintegrated. Okay.
The
doom of Alduin encompassed at last, and cleansed his Sovengarde of his evil snare. This was a mighty deed. The doom of Alduin encompassed at last, and cleansed his Sovengarde of his evil snare.
Oh, I already did.
They will sing of this battle in Shore's Hall forever, but your fate lies elsewhere. When you have completed your count of days, I may welcome you again with glad friendship and bid you join the blessed feasting.
For all the
when
evil
you're
I've
ready
done?
to rejoin the living, just bid me so, and I will send you back.
Alright. I'm ready.
Return now to me, with this rich boon from Shore, my lord. A shout to bring a hero from Sovengarde in your hour of need.
All hail the Dragonborn! Hail him with great praise!
See, there's my dudes.
Oh.
That was right in my ear, dude. Well, that's it. I have completed the entirety of Skyrim. Oh, wait. Hello. Parthenax. Hard to see you guys. $1v30, I like our odds. Hey, Parthenax. You guys mind if I shout real quick?
No?
A little better. Oh, there we go.
So, it is done. Alduin Dilon, the eldest, is no more. He who came before all others, and has always been.
Don't sound very happy.
Happy? No, I am not happy. Zeh mahi lost, ondul bormahu. Alduin was once the crown of our father Akatosh's creation. You did what was necessary. Alduin had flown far from the path of right action in his pachlok, in the arrogance of his power. But I cannot celebrate his fall. Zutiraz ach ochmah. He was my brother once. This world will never be the same.
I was fulfilling my destiny.
Indeed, you saw more clearly than I. Certainly more clearly than Alduin. Roch funta korav. Perhaps now you have some insight into the forces that shape the Venesetid, the currents of time. Perhaps you begin to see the world as a Dova. But I forget myself. Crosis, solos midfadon. Melancholy is an easy trap for a Dova to fall into. You have won a mighty victory. Shahroch Kongrach. One that will echo through all the ages of this world for those who have eyes to see. Savor your triumph, Dovahkiin. This is not the last of what you will write upon the currents of time. Goran, I feel younger than I have in decades. Many of the dead are now scattered across Kizar. Without Alduin's lordship, they may yet bow to the Vaxen, brightness of my Thum. But willing or no, they will hear it. Fare thee well, Dovahkiin.
Hey, you. Wish to speak?
Kuza Wundana Wawuthgain. I wish the Old One luck in his quest. But I doubt many will wish to exchange Alduin's lordship for the tyranny of Parthenex's way of the voice. As for myself, you've proven your mastery twice over. Thuri Dovahkiin, I gladly acknowledge the power of your Thum. Zu Odaving, call me when you have need, and I will come if I can.
You know what? You're alright. And with that, it seems our story has drawn to a close. This game's been good to me for several years, and I am glad to have finally brought the main conquest to completion. This game does have its flaws, but then again, what game does not? And though in recent years Bethesda have made some mistakes, we can still look back on their classics with a smile. For those of you watching on YouTube, this has been Artman Advanced. I think... Hello? Wasn't expecting you to pop back into place here.
Drem Yolok, greetings.
Anyway... Dang it, now the tempo's been messed up. But anyway, this will bring Skyrim to a close. I will continue to enjoy it for many years to come in my off time. But, for now, I close the book on this chapter. This has been Artman Advanced. I thank each and every one of you for coming, and I will see you in the next one.